amazing speech by an amazing leader. I'm sorry, I'm very emotional because my mom's not here. I'm grateful to be here tonight sharing my story. So I'm Jeydon Loredo. I'm 18 and I'm a senior in high school. Like most seniors, preparing for senior photos this past fall was a big deal. At my school, seniors take both casual and formal photos. And like all the other guys, I chose to wear a tuxedo for the photo. But that's when the trouble started. As I was about to take my formal photo, my yearbook teacher stopped me and told me he wasn't sure if I would be allowed to appear in the yearbook wearing a tux. You see, I'm transgender, and before me, they never had a transgender student, or that they knew about. My teacher tried calling the principal, who was out of town, so he reached out to the superintendent of our schools. While they were trying to figure out everything, the photographer convinced me to go ahead and take the photos so I would have it for memories. I mean, I had already paid for the photos. After we finished the photo, the school officials had finished deliberating. My yearbook teacher informed me that my formal picture would not appear in the yearbook with all my friends. Why? Because even though I had known I was a boy my whole life, when I was born, doctors saw a little girl and wrote female on my birth certificate. And the school officials couldn't look past the birth certificate. That was all that mattered to them. According to my school, I was a female, and it was a violation of community standards for me to wear a tux. When my proofs came in, only my casual photos were there on the proofs. My mom was beyond mad. The photography company actually told her that the school district was forbidding them to release the photos. My mom and I told my brother Kyan what was going on, and he took the story to Facebook. He got major feedback, including an offer from HRC to help. So the next day, Fred from HRC joined my mom in a meeting with the superintendent. There, the superintendent reiterated that my tuxedo photo would not be allowed in the yearbook because that would violate community standards. My mom explained that I was her son and as such to be treated like any other boy. And Fred gave our superintendent an informative lecture on what it means to be transgender. Ultimately, the superintendent offered what he thought would be a compromise. I could be in the yearbook, but only if I wore a drape or a dressy blouse. But I didn't want to wear a blouse. I wanted to be treated like any other boy. So my family and I, with the help from HRC and the Southern Poverty Law Center, decided to fight back. Our only way of appealing the superintendent's decision was to go before the school board. We asked to be put on the agenda for the next meeting. No one responded to us, and they were probably hoping we'd give up. But that wasn't going to happen. I went to the school board meeting, and I wasn't alone. My family, HRC, and the Southern Poverty Law Center was there with me. I stood in front of the entire school board and a packed room of people from the community and made my case. I told them that when I looked back at the yearbook in life, I wanted to be remembered for who I truly am. After hearing my story, the school board was again unresponsive. Time was running out. The deadline for the yearbook photo submissions was only days away. So we decided to take the fight to the next level. We'd go to court, and we'd go to the media. The next day, I was in newspapers, on the radio, and on TV. It was a lot of attention, and I had to work hard to find my voice. But I was supported every step of the way by my mother, my brother, my friends, by HRC, and by thousands of strangers who were speaking out to support me through HRC's online petition. The media attention changed a lot. Late the next afternoon, the attorney from the school district called, and we won. And you know what? my tuxedo photo would be included in the yearbook. I mean, all it took was 2 major civil rights groups creating a national news about me and threatening a federal lawsuit. But in all sincerity, I'm proud we stood up for what we knew was right. And I'm incredibly grateful to HRC and SPLC for this victory. But I'm here today because I know the battle isn't over. We have to keep fighting so that kids can go to class and worry about tests, grades, and college applications, not being denied the opportunity to be our true selves. Not about worrying which bathroom to use or if we'll be bullied or harassed. Believe me, kids have enough stress in our lives. Sometimes I don't feel accepted because I'm transgender, different in some people's eyes. I know I'm accepted, but my mind messes with me sometimes, and I feel like an outcast. I don't like my voice, I don't like my body, I don't like many things because on a daily basis it reminds me that I'm trapped in a body that's not equal to who I really am. But I do the best that I can not to let those thoughts take over and get the best of me, because I know that in time, things will change. Things will get better. In time, I'll completely accept myself for who I am. In time, I'll look back and smile at all the success I imagined myself having. But the unfortunate truth is that too many kids like me don't make it. We need all the support we can to get through hard times. I'm here today to ask you to be that support. Be that person who speaks up when you know something is wrong, whether you're fighting for yourself or someone else. Me, I stood up so that no other transgender kid would have to. What can you do to make a difference? Thank you.